Chris Neldner with Watertown Fire Rescue, and today I'm going to go over some of the major changes that we will see on our new tender versus our structural engines or our old tender. The first thing I would like to go over is engaging the pump. So when we arrive on scene, we will just put it in neutral and set the park brake and park the truck as we normally would with air brakes. To engage the pump, the only thing we have to do, push the orange safety back and flip the switch in. You will feel the pump engage and you will see two green lights, okay to pump and pump engaged. One major difference that you'll find when you go to increase throttle to build pressure or RPMs at the pump is you have to choose a mode, either PSI or RPM, before it will do anything. So once we have water to the pump is engaged in the truck, we have a line open, whether it be recirculating or one of our speed lays. If I push increase to increase throttle or pressure, it's going to tell you to select a mode. Hit the mode button. We can see now that it's in PSI mode, and then our increase will work.
Part 2.
Another small change that you'll notice on the master pump drain, and the label above it says open heat exchanger drain on the front bumper. So when we want to drain the pump, we can open this up to drain water out of the pump, and there's also an additional drain underneath the front bumper. One other change that you will notice, or maybe won't notice, is on our normal structural fire trucks, engine 3, engine 4, and the ladder, we turn the pump heater on when it starts to get cold, and we just leave it on throughout the winter. This truck defaults to off. So in the winter time, we have to come up and hit our button. It doesn't light up very much, but you can see that it's illuminated every time we start the truck. Like engine 4 and our new ambulances, we do have DEF or diesel exhaust fluid on this apparatus. The fuel fill and DEF fill is underneath this panel. Make sure that we check which one we're filling before we put product in. To set the high idle, you turn your speed control on, push resume twice, and then you can idle the truck up to around 1100 RPMs in order to keep the engine warm and battery charged while on a long-term scene. The option that we have on this truck is the dump tank and hard suction lowering rack. To operate that, simply push the button down. It has a stop at the bottom, so it can't go too far. Just keep in mind, in order to get the dump tank rack up and down, you have to have the side compartments closed. In order to swivel the dump chute, you can lift and turn the locking mechanism, and it will swivel 180 degrees. If you want to lock it into a spot, just let it drop, move it to a locking point, and it will lock in place. In order to travel down the road, it needs to be either to the left all the way or to the right all the way. One safety thing and concern to watch out for is closing the chute. Do not grab on here and slide the chute in. Grab it by the handle, because there is a sharp pinch point where the extension of the chute is. Be very cautious.